Hello, my fellow broke aristocrats. Happy 4th of July and a happy tea time to you. It is going to be a hot week in beautiful Los Angeles. I think they're expecting temperatures well past 100 degrees. So for my tea selection, I went ahead and I took the berries, and look what I made. I made iced tea out of the berries tea bags that I had. The berry tea bags run about 7 cents per tea bag, between 7 and 10 depending upon what kind of deal you get out of it. You can get a couple of cups. Look how pretty that is. A slice of lemon, ice, some berries tea. I did not put any sugar in it. I don't really think it needs it. And I'm having a beautiful drink for 10 cents. Is this not what a broke aristocrat lives for? We live what a beautiful drink. Enjoying a lovely drink, a great conversation, and I spent 10 cents. So I'm happy. You know I'm happy. I'm gonna take a sip. Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna go ahead and put my lemon in it. I'm happy. All right, so this is a response to some letters I have been receiving here at Broke Aristocrats. A lot of people have been asking me questions because I am a doctor. So this is a question that is going out to various different people. I've been getting a lot of questions about my work as a doctor, specifically my work as a naturopathic doctor, if I would answer some questions, and also if I would talk a little bit about health. To clarify, I'm not a medical doctor. I am a naturopathic doctor. We go to 4-year medical schools so that we can practice natural medicine. However, we also do prescribe pharmaceuticals when necessary. That was one of the questions that was asked to me about naturopathic doctors. Do we prescribe pharmaceuticals? Yes, we do prescribe pharmaceuticals if a person comes to the office and needs that particular medication in order to be healthy. Naturopathic doctors want to see people engaging in healthy behaviors and healthy actions that will promote health, absolutely, whether you're on a medication or not. To be clear, naturopathic doctors do not believe that health can be maintained simply because you're popping pills. A pill is not going to replace nutrient-dense food. A pill is not going to replace the vitamins that come from eating a nutrient-dense food. A pill is not going to replace exercise. A pill is not going to replace the benefits of an exercise program or maintaining a healthy weight. So pharmaceuticals have their place, and pharmaceuticals can be life-saving. But from a naturopathic perspective, we really don't see them as an alternative to a healthy lifestyle. So I wanted to clarify that because that was a question that did come up. That actually came from Sensible Money Mom, Dawn over at Sensible Money Mom. Did naturopathic doctors prescribe medications? Did we believe in them? And the answer is we believe in the right medicine at the right time, at the right dosage for the right patient. So if you're relatively healthy and you're a little bit overweight and your blood pressure's not quite where it should be, if you haven't tried diet exercise, you might want to give that a shot. If that doesn't correct it, then you can talk to your doctor about possibly going on medication. So that is the answer to that. The next subject that we're talking about is health versus pseudo-health, or fads that are extremely popular, especially here in Los Angeles. We see a lot of fads, a lot of fad diets, and would I please speak about all of that and what I think about all that as a doctor, as a naturopath. And the response I would give is that it is very easy to be sucked up in fads. It is very easy to be sucked into window dressing. You have to understand that LA is a town where a large percentage of the income that people are making is coming from making films, entertainment, etc. And that's wonderful, that's great. But if you've ever been on a movie set, you know that a lot of what we are seeing, my cat's playing, a lot of what we're seeing is smoke and mirrors and window dressing. And so sometimes people confuse something that looks good with something being actually healthy. An example of something looking good but in no way impacting your health would be cosmetic plastic surgery. If you're having a plastic surgery procedure for cosmetic purposes because you want to look a particular way, that would be an example of window dressing. You may look better theoretically. I think natural looks are probably for the most part better than cosmetics, but that's my own personal opinion. That's different than, say, somebody who goes and has plastic surgery because they have something actually physically wrong, a cleft palate, for example. That would be a form of cosmetic surgery, or excuse me, plastic surgery that is beyond just simply physically looking good. It has a medical basis for it. A deviated septum would be another example of that. But here in LA, we see a lot of people having medical procedures that are considered health or in the category of health, but do nothing to improve your health. And absolutely plastic surgery would fall into that category. Trying to be extremely skinny is not necessarily healthy. So extremely thin is not associated with good health, and plastic surgery is not associated with improved health. If you're somebody who is not taking care of yourself, but you go out and you have some plastic surgery so that you can physically appear younger, it does not make you younger. And in fact, plastic surgery is associated with increased risk for all kinds of medical problems, from neuropathy, numbness, loss of sensation, Bell's palsy. If there's an injury to the 7th cranial nerve, that can sometimes happen during surgeries. Adverse reactions to anesthesia, those have also been noted. If you're talking about something like liposuction, dehydration, cardiac arrhythmias due to dehydration, those sorts of things that can happen during the surgery, infection post-surgery. Not only do these procedures not necessarily make you healthier, they may actually be damaging your health. So those are examples of fads or things that people engage in here in LA that present themselves as healthy, but in fact may make you less healthy. But it looks great, right? Because this is a town where window dressing, you want everything to look good from the outside. It doesn't necessarily mean that things are going well. Another example of a fad we see a lot here in Los Angeles is people engaging in fad diets like bulletproof coffee. I've dealt with some models who are suffering from malnutrition. I've done their blood work and found that they had macrocytic anemia. Why would that be? Because they were waking up in the morning, they were putting oil in their coffee, and they were living on oil which had no nutritional benefits whatsoever, and then they would not eat. They wouldn't eat because they would be filled up with oil. So to be clear, putting oil in your coffee is not nutritious, it's not healthy, it's not good for you. What's healthy and good for you is eating foods that are high in nutrition, low in calories, which is something I've talked about in the past here at Broke Aristocrats. It's looking at the nutritional density of a food versus how many calories are in that actual food. So these are foods we call superfoods, and those of us that are interested in optimal health talk to patients a lot about superfoods. I'll go ahead and put the list below. When patients come to see me at my offices, I do offer a list and information about the most nutrient-dense diet. So to be clear, true health is those simple, small, positive actions we take every day that help us maintain what we call in the medical community, in the scientific community, homeostasis or balance, where the body is simply able to maintain itself in a state of balance without stress. It can always return back to that state of homeostasis or balance. Now, as we get older, maintaining homeostasis becomes a lot more difficult. An example would be rising blood pressure, right, where your blood pressure actually goes up because of certain changes that can happen as we age. At that point, the body cannot maintain homeostasis, a healthy blood pressure, even with diet and exercise, at that point your doctor would want to talk to you about blood pressure lowering medication. So that is the conversation about what a broke aristocrat thinks is health versus what is not health. Avoiding fads and avoiding procedures that can be expensive, invasive, and dangerous and do in no way improve your health. I wonder if people really think about that. That not only will it in no way improve your health, it won't take away the osteoporosis. It won't take away the low self-esteem that drove you to have a dangerous procedure. It won't help your pocketbook. Maybe nix the cosmetic surgery. All right, so that about wraps up this video, Tea Time of Broke Aristocrats. In our next video, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to shoot another video, and that is because I am making a really fun dish. Be sure and check that out. It's going to be, I think, about $1.50 a serving or less, and I'm going to be making a delicious Spanish chicken. Yum, yum, and I think you're gonna like it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later. Take care of yourself. Slow, consistent, moderation, healthy steps you take every day that are positive towards your health. We seek moderation here at Broke Aristocrats, and that's the way to health. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.